Today on Tega'S Corner, we'll be discussing the new NFF board and if the drama is over. We'll also be discussing Barcelona's loss to PSG, Manchester City's chances of qualifying for the UEFA Champions League, and surprise, surprise, Welbeck hat-trick. Let's start from home. Amaju Pinnick has become the president of the NFF. He was elected on Tuesday. Congratulations, first of all. He's done a good job with Delta State FA, so good enough that he's going national, and maybe he would be able to improve Nigeria's football. But Chris Giwa has come out to say that he does not recognize that election because there's still a court case going on that had prohibited the elections from going on, but they still went on with it. Now, FIFA is saying that, look, if there's any kind of government interference, and court cases, yes, is part of government interference, they would not give Nigeria any warning, they just ban us. So with Chris Giwa going on with his court case and the NFF saying that they've elected a board, there's still some drama we need to expect. But kudos, everybody that won, I think so far deserves to win, and they look like they're going to do well for the country. So great one for them. Moving on abroad, some people that are not doing well, and I think they shouldn't have retired, maybe if they hadn't retired, they'll be better, is Michael Phelps. Yes, he is the greatest Olympian ever, 22 medals from the Olympics, and he was caught driving under the influence. He was drunk. And this is not his first case, this is his second case. The first time he committed the offense, they limited the punishment. This is the second one, and suppose he might go to jail the way they're looking at it. Fortunately for him, under the Maryland laws, if your second offense is after 10 years from the first offense, then it may be considered the first offense. But here he has up to 1 year in jail if they find him guilty, a fine of up to $1,000, a 6-month license suspension, and maybe extended probation because he's the greatest Olympian ever. But Michael Phelps, I know you don't understand the rules of the land as much as you understand the rules of the water, but everybody knows you can't drink and drive. On to the next one, Barcelona losing against PSG. PSG didn't have Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the pitch, at least he was somewhere in the box. They didn't have Lavezzi, they didn't have Thiago Silva's aerial prowess to depend on, but they still managed to score 2 goals from set pieces against Barcelona. Now, Laurent Blanc has come out to say that, yes, before this game, Barcelona hadn't conceded a single goal. They'd had 7 clean sheets prior to this, but they watch the videos and they recognize that Barcelona gave teams chances, just that teams didn't take advantage of it. Good news for that game. It was, well, interesting to say. I think it was more interesting because Beyonce and Jay-Z and Beckham were in the box. And you know, when more people are around, people just keep looking. So we were watching more of Jay-Z and Beyonce than we're actually watching the football because the camera just kept panning to them like they were the ones going to score the goal. Congratulations, Laurent Blanc. Good win. You managed to keep your job with that win. But if you don't win in the French Ligue 1, then you have nothing. Moving on now to somebody who has nothing and refuses to accept that he has nothing, Manuel Pellegrini. Yes, you have spent money. You have the best players and you still cannot win a game at home. He came out to say that their chances of qualification is still there as long as they can get 6 points from CSKA Moscow. Ideally, they should be able to get points from CSKA Moscow, but we all know that Manchester City does not travel well, and we know how poorly they've been performing so far. So I think he should start buckling his belt and getting ready for Europa, where it's a bit tougher, because UEFA Champions League does not seem to agree with Manchester City regardless. And from then now, we move on to the one-liners. No disrespect to your very expert opinion also, but you have never coached Lionel Messi. Newsflash, UEFA. There is no election in Nigeria that people without money have ever won. And this is supposed to be a one-liner, but I have to make a sentence because this is my corner. Yes, he scored a hat-trick, but Niklas Bentner also scored a hat-trick. That doesn't make him any less average than I thought he was. And that's it on Tega'S Corner. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Also, you can send me your emails to tionojaife@gmail.com or tweet at me at Tega'S Supreme. This is Tega'S Corner, and I am Tega.